Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome. Hello, Penny Van, Gary Spikes, Val. We got Gene Hudson coming up in the rear. Welcome, everybody. Just to let you know, Chris is at a haunted location as we broadcast live tonight. So he's asking if you see anything, make sure and keep your eyes and ears open because it's going to be interesting. Before we get into the show, welcome to SH. Welcome. And Sean, Joanne Stewart, Walthus. Nice to have you, Kathy A. Can somebody check Chio Rio? What's happening? Can somebody check my YouTube channel? Make sure all the buttons are working to SH. Kyle Smith, welcome. Round of applause to everybody. I'm looking for my super thanks or likes, whatever it's called. I finally think I got it fixed. I think I got my store fixed too. Man, doing a Shopify store, Chris, did you know how hard that was?
I can imagine.
I mean, people were like, it's not working. So yeah, but if somebody can check my YouTube channel, I didn't put none of my stuff in the studio. Chris has got me fascinated. He had a background on, and when he took the background off, this is what I heard in my head. Big John, Big Bad John. That song, and I didn't understand, so I asked Chris about it. And Chris, what did you tell me?
That song's been played in this house quite a bit.
Interesting. Just as soon as you dropped that background, Big John, that song just come through like loud and clear, and I was just like, Chris, that does not make any sense. He kind of laughed at me, but however, so tell us about where you're at.
Yes, I'm at a haunted location. I'm a paranormal investigator. Besides doing the UFO investigations, I also do paranormal investigations. And tonight's show is going to be all about paranormal. You're going to be seeing some great clips, video clips of our team, and even some very fascinating stories. Like one of the clips you'll see towards the end of the show for those who make it to the end and they don't get scared and go home. At the end of the show, you're going to see probably one of the best pieces of paranormal evidence you've ever seen, and hear some of the best stories you've ever heard. So we're going to get things started. Do we have any questions before I get started in the chat room? Or anybody want to ask anything before I get started?
Welcome, Midwest. So, Chris, I told you and I showed you. Look what I got. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Heads up, chug-a-lug. I got my chug-a-lug iced tea, half and half. Lemonade and iced tea, so I'm ready to go.
All right.
Yeah, Sean. Sean, can you check and make sure my YouTube buttons are working? I've been working with this for over a month, and just comment down in the comments. Somebody just let me know it's working. I didn't turn on my other utilities. Welcome, Liana and Irene. Round of applause. Roger Blair, welcome. So yeah, so tell us a little bit of history about this.
Yes, I got into the paranormal years ago. Of course, I was into the UFOs, and then that kind of led me into paranormal because the paranormal and the UFOs do tie together in a lot of ways. Of course, I was fascinated with haunted house shows, movies, going to haunted houses. Ghostbusters, original two films, they definitely fascinated me. Then, of course, as I got older, besides having the ET experiences at night, there were times I would hear and see paranormal experiences, orbs, spirits talking to me, various things. And so one day I got a offer to go do a paranormal investigation with a local group, and within a few days, within just a few days, they hired me as a member of their team. Of course, that group is no longer together, but I'm now with another group called Something Wicked Paranormal Investigations, and that group is a fantastic group. We've been at it now for 4 or 5 years now. I'm not sure how many, and we've been doing several investigations. We've had shows on Amazon Prime. We've done a lot of YouTube stuff, Facebook, and you're going to see some of those video clips, some of our best moments, and even some moments that maybe some people may not remember that have seen our shows before. And you're going to hear a lot of inside stories. And so this is going to be a heck of a night. And stay tuned because I always save the best for last. When you watch the very last clip, you're probably going to flip because you're going to see stuff you've never seen before.
Interesting. So what kind of activity do they have where you're at right now?
Where we're at right now, there's been full-bodied apparitions. We've seen people walk right through walls. I've been yelled at. I was even threatened that I was going to die. There's been where I'm sitting right now in this chair. There's been times where there has been 15 to 20 orbs flying around. I mean, full, pure, bright orbs. And there's been a lot of stuff. If anybody watching this sees anything walk behind me or orbs or shadow people, comment below. Let me know. I'll be happy to do a quick investigation.
Yeah, so I will definitely keep an eye on the comments. That's interesting. I just can't believe that song just popped in my head like that. It was just fascinating just to hear that, and it was just so loud. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah.
So we go from a UFO field investigator at daytime to a paranormal investigator on the weekends, and
awesome. All right, here I'm bringing up the other screens and make sure everything's working. It looks like all the buttons are working on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all for your all's patience. I know I've been working on that for 42 days because I had to look it up, and YouTube has got it corrected now. So thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. And Chris, it is all you. I will monitor the comments and keep them watched and flash them up on the screen.
all right, we're going to do a screen share, and we're going to start the show here tonight.
Okay, Stanton, thank you for your validation too. I just wanted to make sure. I've been having all kinds of weird things, so thank you. Hello, Christina George. Come on down. Look who's on there, Christopher. Hello.
Hello, Christine.
Yeah, she just kicked off her shoes and got home relaxed. And why are you laughing? Why does everyone always laugh when I give them a shout out? Hello, Judy Greenfield. Round of applause. There she is. I knew she's going to put LOL down. And now she's smiling. I love when she smiles. Hello, Rachel. Welcome.
Hello, Rachel. I want to say hi to my friend Rachel. Thank you for watching.
All right. I got it up, and there we go. It's all you.
All right, for those, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. This photo that you see right here is you can see the eyes and nose. This photo was taken directly behind me 5 years ago during an investigation at night in this location. You can see the looks like fingers, and you can see over here. You see the eyes, the nose, and a little mouth. This was a full body, a full spirit that flew right in front of me, and it was captured on camera.
That's interesting. What did it look like? An orb?
No, it looked just like what you see there.
Yeah, you would have been wet with holy water. Yeah.
And then the next photo you're going to see is also from this location. You're going to see.
Welcome, Linda Judd.
Those who look very closely, if you look in the right-hand corner, you'll see a shadow figure walking. It walks from, let's say, east to west, and you can see the very tail end of it as it passed by.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now we'll move on to the next photo. This is very interesting. You're going to see a creature at the bottom of this photo as soon as it loads.
Let's see here.
No, I don't think this one's going to load for whatever reason. We'll come back to it.
That's my luck. Rachel, just send me a message and I'll get some out to you, hon.
Okay, we're going to move on. This is probably one of the first television shows I ever did is on Amazon Prime as a paranormal investigator. This was called When Darkness Calls. And you can see this was one of the actual posters for the show. There were 6 of us on the team at that time, and we ran for about a couple 2 or 3 months on Prime. We did a whole series of it, and then our series ended about the same time that COVID took over, so we had to put everything to a halt.
Good old pandemic.
And here's a photo from an on-site graveyard investigation. This was 2019, October the 12th. And you can see the orb right next to the grave site, right next to the 2 investigators in the left-hand corner.
Yeah, I don't see any dust particles, so that looks like a good orb to me. That's a good capture.
Thank you very much for that. And here's another poster from our original Amazon Prime series. We're going to get to the video stuff here relatively shortly. I'll give that a few seconds to load.
Welcome back, Paranormal Connections. That's what we say. We have too much communication. Anyways, we were laughing about that earlier. When Darkness Calls.
This is the original team I was with back in the day. And our show ran on Amazon Prime starting December 15th of 2019. Great show. We're going to move on. I'm going to show some video footage. If you watch close, this first piece of footage you'll see is you're going to see this was taken at a location. I won't disclose where. You're going to see the motion vibration sensor go off on cue as I say. I'll make this full screen for everybody.
Okay.
Okay, is there anybody in this house with me tonight? What I would like for you to do is walk across the hallway and set off that alarm, please. Just walk right past that white box and an alarm will go off. Could I ask you to please do that for me? At least once?
Oh, No, I'm good. No, I cannot imagine that in my studio all night. Now, is that just one of those motion detectors you can buy off Amazon?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a very simple detector. Okay, here we go. Very simple detector. You can buy it off Amazon. Back to where I was at. Yeah, and it's very cheap. It don't really cost that much, and they do work. If you just set them up somewhere, stand back, and then you just ask the spirits to come, and they will set off the alarm will go off.
And what state are you in and city? Can you give that at your location, or is that?
Yeah, I'm in the state of Illinois, and I'm in a city near. We'll say between Peoria and Green Valley, Illinois. We'll just say around there. I won't give out exactly.
Sure, right. That's fine. Somebody was just asking. But now,
here's another photo. You can see this photo here. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. You can see the creature in the top right, and this photo was taken in this exact location, just within 2 inches from where I'm at right now.
All right, your screen went away. You just click on it to share it again.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Paranormal Connections. I will roll in deep with you. I'll have crucifixes in one hand and holy water in the other. So, hello, Brown Barber. Welcome to the show. Round of applause.
There you can see the creature in the top bottom left, and there's just a few inches from where I'm sitting right now.
So how'd you realize it was there? Just the shadow part, or did you actually see it?
Oh, you can see it down here. It made itself very, very, very well known that we were not welcome.
Mm-mm.
In fact, the exact sound that it made was like this.
No, I'm good. Midwest Night Watcher says we're north of Pierro, Illinois. So that's interesting.
I'm going to hear a video clip here. This clip you will hear. I'll let the viewers say what they think it is, and then before I actually give out the answer, listen carefully. You'll hear. I'll run it by again. It's kind of hard to hear, but you can listen.
It sounds like a TV in the background. I need some water, or I need something.
I know. Actually, what it's saying is speaking a different language, and it's saying Michael White, which means I think it means black in English.
Yeah, it does. It did say that. Yeah, I got headphones on. I heard that. That's wild.
Here's another clip. Let's see if we can bring this one up. Yeah, if you look, see if I run that by again, you might see the. I'll make it bigger. You can see the orb that flies across the screen. Let's see here. Here we go.
Oh yeah, it comes right towards you, doesn't it? That was a good capture.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so you are actually getting some good pictures, because usually, ladies and gentlemen, I screen everything before it comes on the show because I don't want to see a bunch of dust.
Now we're showing all these
moistures, but those are pretty interesting. I like those.
Now, for those watching, we're showing all these video clips and clips from our shows in a certain order. We're counting down from like 10 to 1 to leaving the best one for last. We're going to show a. See if I can bring up another clip here. We got some great. Let's see.
Interesting.
Here we go.
Ooh. I saw two. One up front close and one back towards the wall. Right. Or is that a reflection?
No, I think there is two. I'll play it again and I'll go slow with it. And you see the other one comes out.
Yeah, the other one in the far back. Okay. I didn't know if that was a reflection or not. Yeah. Oh, there's actually, I caught three. 1, 2 in the background.
You may be right. Yeah, maybe 3.
Yeah. What's your all's takes, ladies and gentlemen? They want to know what kind of camera are you using?
I got 2 cameras. So I have one specifically for paranormal investigating. It's a Canon camera, and it's got an automatic zoom, and you can really get far with the zoom. I mean, it's unbelievable. And that seems to be the one that is designated for paranormal investigating, because if I use that camera, I always capture evidence. If I use the other camera, I don't capture as much evidence, even though they're both Canons.
And they have any filters on there?
No special filters, just out of the box, the way they were.
And Linda Judge, for the audio listeners, wants to know where are you at getting those pictures?
Those pictures was at an undisclosed location, and But yeah, they're very good photos, and you've only seen half of what I've got. You're gonna see some great stuff coming up here shortly. Let me see if
Interesting.
I can. No, wrong. Okay, you're gonna see another one from this location before we move on. This is you might see some orbs if you look closely.
Oh yeah, I did. Caught him towards the top of the ceiling. I saw another one and one down at the bottom. There's a couple there. Once again, I don't think that's dust because I would
no,
see a
believe
whole
me,
lot more.
these aren't dust. I'm leaving the audio down to keep other people's voices off the show, but you're gonna yeah. And this was all around 12:30 at night at this location. Sometimes when we investigate usually from like 8 or 9 at night till sometimes 4 or 5 in the morning.
Now, is that where you're at now, where you're showing us?
This is where I'm at right now. Yeah, this was part of the night we investigated.
Interesting.
And this went on, folks, for who those who can hear my voice. This went on for a solid half hour like this. So
Interesting.
I'm going to exit out of this, and then I'm going to show a. Let's see. All right.
Standing Stones comes in.
I know
Yeah,
everybody.
I get a bad vibe from that place he's telling you, Chris.
Now, for those who can see this photo, this is a different location. Won't give out where, but if you look at the bed, you see nothing at the bed. However, if I zoom in closer to the window and you look at the bed, you're going to see something different. You look at the window, you'll see two eyes and a hand grabbing the bed.
Were they having shadows in that room or voices?
They had shadows, and I think they even had voices, if I remember correctly. You can see the two eyes from the creature, and you can see he's grabbing hold of the bed. But when you saw the bed itself, you didn't see anything on the bed. But in the window, it does reflect.
Nothing outside. Is that second story, first story, basement level?
I believe it's all. This was second story, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, second story.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to read your mind. I shouldn't be poking in there. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. For those who want to see the bed itself, you can see there's the whole bed. And you can see nothing near it. But when you look in the window, you see the reflection of the two eyes and the creature. Those are wondering what's on the bed, that is a little toy animal. When children play with it or anybody touches it, it sings and talks to you and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And then a little toy. Yeah, they call that the spirit bear or something. It lights up and talks to you and sings nursery rhymes.
Does it say does it have the Jack and Jill theme on it?
Yeah, I don't remember correctly. I've never sat and listened to it. I'm sure it does. It may.
Okay, I don't know why. I just hearing Jack and Jill kids saying it. So
yeah, there is kids that talk. Yeah, like kids that say, "Hey, come play with me."
yeah, Steen, there was something I'll tell you what it looked like in my eyes. It looked like E.T., like the old E.T. movie, Me Phone Home, Reese's Pieces.
Oh yeah.
That's what it looked like looking in from the window. So
yeah,
hey,
that does
Crystal,
make sense.
welcome.
All right, here's a newspaper advertising our shows. This is back in the day.
Interesting.
Now we'll get some more some of the more better evidence. Here's you'll hear some voices in this clip. I'll let everybody hear it, and then I'll describe it.
Yeah, that scared the hell out of me, by the way, when he did that. Is that a woman talking?
You hear it sounds like a woman at first, and then you hear one of us talking, going boom. But before that, you hear it like a voice.
Right. Is that a woman speaking?
That's what it sounds like. Yes.
Okay, I can hear that. And it's interesting because it happens as the orb flies in front of you.
Exactly. That's how we. If you got an orb mashing up with a voice you hear, that kind of solidifies that it is a unknown.
Welcome, Benjamin. The show tonight is Christopher at a haunted location. So we don't know what's going to happen. And he's going over some of his evidence that he's collected over the years, showcasing some of it on the show. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Nice to have you, Benjamin. I can give you a round of applause. So
Thanks for watching, Benjamin. Hope you enjoy the show tonight. We're just getting started. Here's another clip from the exact same location. You're like a weird.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Yeah, in the background. Interesting.
All right.
Wow.
Now we'll stop share for a minute. If anybody has any, let's see, any questions.
Benjamin says the White House is haunted. Yes. You talking where the old senile old fart lives? Yes, that is haunted. Only reason, Linda, I can hear because I got real nice headphones and I got a control board where I can turn things up.
But for those who can't hear, don't worry, because some of the better stuff that's coming up, you're gonna see and hear both plain as day. So
now, Standing Stones, that vocal that it actually echoed, and it sounded like somebody in another room trying to communicate. I thought it was interesting. So, yeah, it.
In fact, I'll tell a little story now for those who are listening. I actually slept one night in this exact spot, and as I was sleeping, an orb flew over, and the exact words that I heard were, "You are dead." Plain as day.
I'm good. I'm good. Benjamin had me laughing. I put a LOL for Benjamin out there. I know. I feel your pain. So.
All right. If anybody doesn't have any questions, we'll move on to the video evidence, some of our shows.
All right. Standing Stones wants to know, when you do investigations, do you ground yourself?
I do, yes. At times when I'm in investigations, I do take maybe a little prayer beforehand, and always come in with a positive mindset, and I do ground myself. And one thing that I always do is let the spirits know that they have no permission to get into me. They have no permission to touch me or do anything unless they have permission.
Interesting. Yeah, I say my prayers, ring my crystal bow, throw some holy water everywhere once in a while, or anoint myself with the anointment oil.
And I do carry a cross with me at all times for protection. So, and occasionally even crystals and orbs and crystals, I should say. Right now we're going to do a screenshot. You're going to see some video evidence from some of our paranormal episodes that we've been doing, and you're going to see some good episodes followed by some of our best moments. So here we go. Okay, this clip you're about ready to see. This is episode is titled "Is This Creepy Doll Haunted?" And what you're about to see, for those of you,
They love dolls.
All right. So what you're about to see is where I'm doing what is known as a blind spirit box session. That's where I got headphones on and a blindfold on, so I cannot see anything. All I can hear is what's
Estes method.
Huh?
The Estes method.
It's called a blind spirit box test.
Okay.
And what I do is I wear headphones, a blindfold on, and all I can hear is what's coming through the headphones from the spirit box. So I will repeat the voices that I hear. But in this scene, you're going to see me holding a doll because the story was that the doll is haunted, and so I'm holding the doll to see if anything happens. And what happened was, as I'm holding the doll, everything seemed like just a matter of seconds. I was in the room for about maybe 20 minutes, half hour, but it only seemed like a few minutes, and all of a sudden I went down, and I have no memory of what happened. It was all just a complete blur. You're going to see that clip here in just a second.
While you're pulling that clip up, Crystal's asking, do you ever had anything follow you home?
No, I've never had anything follow me home. I've had stuff happen to me on site numerous times.
Now, I don't know if this is pareidoia, but is that a face right there? Is that pareidoia?
I believe it is, yes.
Is that, am I seeing things, or is that a face?
That is a face, yes.
I don't know. Everybody let me know what you think. I don't know.
Yep, I see there's the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it is, but it sure does look like it to me. But
you're right, that is a face.
Okay, so people are seeing. I did. Ladies and gentlemen, all the footage I've seen the past week, there's no telling what I can see sometimes. Hell, the other night I thought I got a rake on the video during a live. I was starting to lose my cool, and it was the back end of a deer.
All right, here we go. You're going to see the clip, blind spirit box session. I got a blindfold on. I'm wearing headphones, and I'm listening and repeating what I hear coming through the headphones. I'm repeating the words while holding a haunted doll, and then everything becomes a blur. I don't have any recollection as to what happened, and you're going to see that video clip here in just a second.
That's a big doll.
Oh. Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Are you with us tonight?
Now, what they are doing is they are in the basement asking questions, and then I repeat the answers that I hear coming through the headphones for those who are curious. This is the basement, and I'm upstairs with the doll, and you're going to see me here in a second. That is Bill Rigney. He is one of our team members.
Can you talk to Chris? Was that you, Chris? Wow, you got something going on over there.
That is Brett Chilton.
Yeah,
He's one of our
either
team
you're
members.
cutting your cord off or something with your.
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Yeah, see, you're.
People.
Yeah.
People.
Huh?
He just said people.
Oh.
In just a few seconds, you'll see the incident that takes place with me upstairs.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Can you show yourself, Sarah?
Welcome, Redneck, to the show. Nice to have you.
Is there somebody else up there with Chris besides Sarah?
Sarah was the name of the haunted doll, by the way.
Chris is showing us a demonstration,
anything in the
redneck,
doorway?
about an incident.
What doorway?
Going to the bathrooms.
What are you looking?
There's a little bit of a
Anomalies? That's what he said.
regret.
Yeah, you're still cutting out for some reason.
Now, everybody watch closely. You'll see there I am with the headphones on, the blind mask on, and then all of a sudden I completely black out for a few seconds. And no recollection of what's going on.
Little girl laughing.
For me, I was up there for about half hour, but it only seemed like maybe 2 minutes at the most.
It looked like a flash of light behind your. Oh, okay, never mind. I was on the video.
Yeah, I don't see it no more.
No.
See, now that was just wow. A few seconds ago, I could see right into that door. To see right into that door. To see right into that door.
With the orb.
Well, I just seen an orb.
And then, it just turned pitch black again.
Just now?
Yeah. Yeah, the hallway was lit up, and then it wasn't lit up, but you could see the darkness. The darkness was gone, and then it bounced back in.
Are you in the hallway?
Little girl saying something.
Little girl's saying something, but he can't figure it out.
Now, I have no memory of this, but apparently the doll was speaking to me, but I have no memory of it. In a few seconds,
Who's in the hallway?
Did you make that black shadow?
Not getting anything.
He's not getting anything.
Try again.
You don't remember this at all?
I have no recollection of this, and you'll see what happens in just a few seconds. Now,
Yeah, Gene, I'll let you know.
If you look in the eyes, as soon as I take the blindfold off, you'll realize that I'm completely in a daze.
So what was going through your mind when that happened?
Yeah, when that incident happened, I'm done.
He goes, I'm done. I'm out.
All I remember is I put the blindfold on, the headphones on. I started hearing the spirit box, and then next thing I know, I'm taking the blindfold off, and I'm saying I'm done. And to me, it seemed like just a matter of like maybe a minute or two had passed. And then they said that she was speaking to me, that like the doll was speaking to me and stuff. I have no recollection.
Wow. All right, everybody, bring Gene Hudson back into the chat. The doll has vacated the premises. Wow.
Any questions in the chat room for me?
No, that's just a big doll. I wouldn't hold it. I got enough flying around my studio and above my head. I don't know. That's too big. That's probably the biggest thing. Yeah, that's bigger than my dolls.
All right, we'll move on to the next clip. These clips get better and better as we move along. Trust me. And
Kyle Smith says, Christopher, that's good. And Linda Judd says, wow, Chris Harmon, that was pretty spooky. Yeah, not me. I'm good. I'm brave, but I'm not that brave. Hey, Pixie. Kyle Smith says, hello. Redneck Bailey, would you try that? If I gave you a doll, put you a blindfold, put you in the middle of a dark room, would you try that? I know Crystal would if you put some Reese's peanut butter cups on the back of the doll, probably.
All right, we're going to move along here. Let's see. Am I still sharing? No, I guess not. Let me share a screen and we'll get started.
Crystal says she'll be the person outside handing out refreshments. Welcome, Brent Thomas. Nice to have you. Rachel says, nope, not me. Brent Thomas says, hello, Chris.
Hello, Brett. Brent.
Right, Crystal, you better check your sleeping bag when we go camping. No, tell them what you're going to wake up to.
No joke, no kidding. All right, so this next part was a two-part episode, part 1 and 2. We were in a little town called Fairview, and you're going to see me doing a remote viewing session, trying to communicate with what's in the house, because what's in the house is scaring the family, and it will not leave. I was able to make contact with what was in the house. You're going to see that during my remote viewing session, but be careful, because watch at the very end of this, something happens, and the homeowner gets stuck on the steps and cannot move. He is in a frozen state. So watch carefully. This is like a 2. There we go.
You're smiling.
Yeah, I'm smiling because automatically there is somebody here, and that is proven. He is hiding from us, that's for sure. He's hiding upstairs.
He's upstairs?
He's upstairs hiding. He won't come down until we leave.
Can you get a name?
I'm going to see if I can't get a name within the next couple, 2 or 3 pages for sure. It's not going to want to just voluntarily tell us, but I'm going to see if I can force it out of it. So when I go through these remote viewing sessions, I'm able to contact who is in the house, what spirits are still in the house. It wants us all to leave. It said leave all.
So are they talking to you, they're asking?
Yeah, when I go through these sessions, they're actually, I'll be able to hear what they're saying, like subconsciously, sort of, and I'm able to put it down on paper. And very, very seldom do I ever actually hear them speak, but I have been known to. But usually, it's like I just know what to put down. I hear them like subconsciously in my mind. I can put it down on paper. And in fact, we got some episodes coming out soon that you'll probably see a lot more me actually communicating one-on-one with some of the spirits. So I'm trying to ask it who it is, and I keep getting the words no, care, and then I just got the word careless. It does not want to communicate.
Well, if it doesn't want to communicate, it's going to have to leave.
That's right. Yeah, this particular spirit was very, very tough. It did not want to leave the area. It wanted to stay and haunt the family. Okay, so it's hiding up in one of the rooms up there. It's in the far corner. It's waiting for us to leave so it can come back All right, so come back down here and now watch carefully because what you're about to see in about a minute will be kind of a shocking. The homeowner tries to go upstairs to confront the spirit, and the homeowner gets stuck on the steps and cannot move. And he is completely frozen, almost like a shield was blocking him. Yeah, I got the word leave again. It wants us out of here. That's like the third time I've had the word leave.
Is there more than one, Chris?
I don't think there's more than one. I'm only picking up on one, but it's up in one of the rooms. I almost want to say the child's room, but it's hiding in the corner, and it's like it's waiting for us to leave so they can come down here and do its routine. It's daily, nightly routine. But it's waiting for us to get out of here. It doesn't want us in. It knows what we're here for. Yeah, see, it just said you.
Who, me?
I don't know if it meant you or me, but when I said to you, it knows what it's here for. Okay, yeah, it knew what I was talking about. I guess it knew I was talking about it. All right, should be coming up here in just a second. Let's see.
They're asking, did you get the name of the ghost or spirit that was talking to you?
Oh, I just got the word frantic, whatever that. It would not tell me its name. No matter how. You will leave these people alone. It would not give out its name. It did not want to communicate it. And try to be a little bit more forceful. Now, in about 10 seconds, what you're about to see in 10 seconds will be rather shocking and might be a little bit disturbing to some of the viewers. Ah, okay. It's a male.
He's stuck. What? He's stuck. Who's stuck? Are you serious? Who's stuck? He's stuck on the steps. Sean is? Yes. Why?
Oh shit.
He's got holy water and a rosary. He's stuck on the stairs.
I want to.
What?
I'm good. Nope. Standing Stones. What a time for a commercial. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for our sponsors and everything. Make sure you visit them for Standing Stones. He always have the dangest luck with those commercials. Welcome back, Standing. So that's interesting. I've actually heard people getting frozen in spots at locations, and it's like they have no control over their legs. They cannot move.
Right, and it's terrifying because you can walk into a room and then all of a sudden you're locked in place.
Wow.
All right, shall we get down to the final two?
Yeah.
We'll save some of these for another episode sometime.
All
We're
right.
going to move on to the final two, and these are going to be a little bit more disturbing to the viewing audiences. Let's see.
Oh, do I need to hit the button? Yes.
And I'm going to bring it up here just a second.
Okay.
All right, let me get back here to the StreamYard. Let's see, here we go. Share screen, and you're gonna see. This is from one of the very first paranormal investigations I ever did. This was at a bar and grill in, I believe, somewhere near Peoria. It was called Shelton's Bar and Grill, and you're gonna see a what we use is called a shoot. It's a little screen, and you can see the stick figures of the people. I forgot what they call that now.
Oh, SLS camera.
Yeah, SLS. My mind went blank all of a sudden. You're gonna see right in the center. Let's see here. Here we go. I lost where my spot was. 1 second, folks. We're going to see the. Here we go. This is a bar and grill. It's called Shelton's Bar and Grill, and you're going to see a figure pop up.
Are you with us? Okay. I want to make sure you're still there. We don't see anything, Chris.
Beg your pardon?
We don't see anything.
Oh, you're not seeing this share screen?
No, I don't think we're showing is SWPI peaking.
Oh, okay, my fault. Let me shut that off.
No problem. I just wanted to make sure.
We'll get it here. Share screen, and let's see. All right. My apologies to those who are watching this show. Can you see it now?
Yeah, we got it. All right.
All right, here we go.
It shuts off automatically.
No, I shut it off. You're only supposed to let it run about 10, 15 seconds at a time.
Very good bar and grill with very good food for those who ever want to come eat. And then you can watch the paranormal activity happen as you're eating.
No, I'm not getting anything on this thing either. Ooh, that Tesla stinks.
So Zoom.
Now the monitor the guy has in his hand is a SLS camera.
This is weird.
Here we go.
Look how it's all shadowed right there. Everything else is lit up around it. See it?
Mm-hmm.
How the shadow moves too.
It is weird.
See, now the doorway's open. And that's closed.
It's probably because the IR light.
That could be. But there's nothing.
Talking.
When they say they got a picture.
So what causes that? Because I've never seen that happen before in SLS.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the shadow figure.
There it is. See it?
Yeah. We got something.
Yeah, it's moving.
Something here.
And if you notice, he was standing right
Try
next to
bringing
the
it back toward us a little bit.
We got
Yeah. Okay, keep coming toward me.
some.
Okay, now right there. Are you reading anything there? Right there? Exactly there. Okay,
But
it's touching.
reaching for it.
It's
It's
touching.
reaching
It's
for your
touching.
hand.
It's touching the top of your hand right now. Not now. Now it is.
It's sitting at the table.
Yeah, your hand is touching it. Now it's all over you.
That's pretty interesting.
Oh, it disappeared. It's gone.
That was.
Ooh, that's right where it's sitting.
That's where that thing was. What is that? Is that maxed out?
All right, we're going to do one more before we end this here, and then the next one you're going to see is going to be probably the most disturbing.
Now, Linda Judd's asking you, Christopher, did the guy that was over there, did he feel anything while he was moving his hand around?
He could feel the coldness. I think it was from where the spirit was. The chills, temperature wise.
Interesting.
All right, let me bring up. These are our paranormal T-shirts. Our paranormal show is Something Wicked Paranormal Investigations, and our team is SWPI Pekin. And there's a picture of our shirts. They do glow in the dark. And you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, SWPI Pekin. That is Bill Rigney and Jessica Ramsey. And let me see if I can bring up see photos of our group.
Okay.
I have so much stuff here. Let me see. It won't take but a second. Photos from our group here. Let's see. Anyways, we're going to move on. I don't want to get. Oh.
Yeah, Laura, that was kind of interesting. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen in a while.
Well, anyways, we'll save that for another show. Our team members are Brett Chilton, Jessica Ramsey, me, Chris Harmon, and we are a team of paranormal investigators. We go all across and help anybody that needs help. Family members will call us up, or just people in general will call us up looking for assistance to get rid of the paranormal activity in their house. And there are times when sometimes we'll just go out just to go investigate somewhere. We'll just randomly pick a spot and go investigate. We get a lot of evidence. We are a great team, and we got so many episodes that we have already done, and we got more coming up. And stay tuned, because some of the episodes that we got coming up will be very very interesting. And we got one more piece of evidence to show you.
All right.
And this is probably the best. We saved the best for last. So let me see if I can bring that up. And this might be a little disturbing what you're about to see, folks. So I'll do a screen share, and this is going to be very very interesting, because what you're about to see is one of our cameramen, who's also an investigator, Bill Rigney. He was running the camera at the time. He is walking out different rooms, asking for spirits to interact, and he goes into the bathroom and kind of looks around, and then he gets shoved out of the bathroom onto the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Now, he could have been shoved, or he might have even been thrown a little bit, but you're going to see that in just a second here. Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
All right.
We're on the phone.
Make your love it, wake her up.
I'll be right back, Chris. Just keep talking after the video, okay?
What the fuck? What?
All right.
He done failed.
What happened?
What happened? Wow. Fuck, I don't even know.
Well, there goes an orb.
Yep.
What's up?
So it felt like somebody had picked him up and like pushed him out of the bathroom, which is very. He still gets shook up about it when he thinks about it, because that's how intense it was. Now let me.
Anytime you get touched or pushed, that would freak me out.
Let me introduce you now to our team members. Can everybody see this photo?
No, we're still on the. Can you add it?
Yep. Let me. Do a screen share. You're going to meet our team, our present team that we've been with for several years now, and we are Something Wicked Paranormal Investigations. Let me do a screen share real quick. We're getting short.
Okay. I'll be right back. You just keep talking until I come back, Chris.
All right, folks, you're going to meet the team here in just a second. I'll introduce everybody to the team. All right, let me see if I can find. All right, great group of team members. I don't see if I can find the photo here real quick. Here we go, right here. This is our team, and this is from left to right. This is Brett Chilton, Christopher Harmon, Bill Rigney, and Jessica Ramsey. And Jessica writes, "We search for things that go bump in the night, either on our screens or in sight. We watch your homes while you sleep, for things that move or shadows that creep. Truly we seek all through the night, to bring you comfort with joy in the morning light." That was written by Jessica Ramsey, one of our team members. And I'm going to stop share, and anybody have any questions in the chat room, just feel free to shoot them out. I'll do my best to answer the questions. So we've done over a countless number of investigations. For everybody who joined us late and doesn't know a whole lot about me, I'm a paranormal investigator, a UFO field investigator, and a psychic viewer, healer, and influencer, and also have done time travel. Paranormal Pixie wants to say we paid about $20 for a dozen by watching for a sale.
They're talking about cat balls. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow night, The Pulse. And we have a special guest, somebody you don't know, coming on. So what you got interested in investigating? They want to know what got you into the paranormal.
What got me into the paranormal was, of course, I grew up in a with a lot of ET experiences, and I also had paranormal experiences that kind of went along with that. I was fascinated with ghost hunting shows like Ghostbusters, and of course later on I got into the actual TAPS team on Sci-Fi, the original Ghost Hunters. I met them, so I know them pretty well. And one day I got offered a chance to go ghost hunting with a local group, and so I went ghost hunting, and they hired me. Of course, COVID came along, and that all kind of came to an end. So another team started up, and we've been with them, and we are going very strong. Please, everybody, go to YouTube, like and subscribe, SWPI Pekin. I promise you, if you subscribe and like there, you can watch all of our episodes for free. You don't have to pay nothing. And sometimes we do giveaways where we give away like these shirts here. These shirts glow in the dark at night. They're excellent shirts. So
Chris is showing his booty on the grizzly on the hunt.
Not intentional, but as you can see, it's do glow in the dark. And so please, we do giveaways. We have prizes, games throughout the week, and of course our shows. And we got new shows coming up that is guaranteed to bring a chill to your bones. I guarantee you.
Awesome. Thank you, Christopher. And from coast to coast around the world, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye and God bless.